Because the highest grade point average I ever got in leading up to ninth grade was a 2.3. Is a 2.3 a good grade point average? It's terrible. It's terrible. I saw you back there. You worded terrible. I got you. Yeah, it was terrible. So I go to high school in the ninth grade. Eighth graders. Understand this. Ninth grade's right around the corner. So I go to ninth grade, and my coach calls me and says, look, do you want to play football? I said, no, coach, I'm a baseball player. I made this promise to my mom, and I said, look, I'm going to be a Major League Baseball player. He said, that's great, but what I need you to do, he said, I need you to have something to do in the fall. So you need to play football. I said, fine, coach, I'll play football. So I went out to football practice, and I've never done it before. I stepped outside my comfort zone. I've never played it before because the only thing I wanted to do was be a Major League Baseball player. So when I stepped onto the football field, everything's moving like this, all crazy, and I have no clue what to do. He said, just keep working. Just keep working. Keep showing up and keep working. So I said, well, that's a really cool life tool. Why don't I do that in all aspects of my life? Why don't I just show up and just keep working? I told you, what did I say my grade point average in 8th grade was? 2.3. So I showed up in every avenue and area of my life, and I just kept working. I just kept working. In football, at home, with my chores, and in school. I'd show up early, tell the teacher, look, I don't know how to do this math problem. Can you please show me? After school, I only have about 15 minutes before the school ends and football practice starts. So I go to my teachers again and I'd say, look, last night at home, I had no clue what to do on this homework assignment, so I need you to show me right now so that when I get home, I don't have the same problems. Because the only thing I have to do is I have to show up and I have to do what? I got to keep working. Everybody repeat after me, show up.
Show up.
Keep working.
Keep working.
Nice. So I show up and keep working, show up and keep working, show up and keep working. And one day, the doorbell rang. And got a piece of paper that had 6 letters on it, because we had 6 classes. And the 2.3 is probably 2 B's and the rest C's. And my mom called me into the kitchen and she had tears coming down her face. And I made good on that promise. I said, Mom, we're going to have tears of joy one day. She looked at me and she said, Thomas, this is your new normal. You've raised the bar. And I said, Mom, what's the grade point average? She said, it's a 3.5. She said, how did you do it? And I said, Mom, the only thing I did is I showed up and I kept working. And so just to let you know, a 3.5 is 3 A's and 3 B's. And you can't go from a 2 point something to a 3 point something. And not only that, I took that for the rest of my life inside of high school. And I showed up and I kept working. And what did he get me? What did he get me? It's a great answer. Well, I'm here today to tell you that I'm 31 years old. My 6th grade teacher who told me that I would be dead eventually by the time I was 16 was wrong.